In Southern California, where dreams were born in the Roaring Twenties, one man saw beyond breakfast cereal and into the spirit of something ancient and noble. A pioneer in the cereal industry, W.K. Kellogg built a global empire. But beyond breakfast tables, he harbored a passion for something extraordinary: Arabian horses. Unlike others in the area, Kellogg spared no expense. His ranch boasted lush gardens, stately buildings, and immaculate stables, and he welcomed the public. Thousands came to witness the majesty of his Arabian horses and the splendor of his estate. He sourced his horses from the world's finest breeders, bringing bloodlines from around the world, including the Crabbit Arabian stud in England. Hollywood took notice. Kellogg's prized stallion, Jaddan, starred alongside Rudolph Valentino in the film Son of the Sheik. Jaddan was treated royally, traveling in a private railroad car and drinking sterilized water. Valentino described him as a true equine aristocrat and praised Kellogg for spending a fortune in an idealistic attempt to save the Arab blood. The ranch attracted Hollywood royalty. Gary Cooper, Clara Bow, and countless others came to ride. Arabian horses had become symbols of prestige. Owning one was as enviable as driving a Hispano-Suiza luxury car. To promote the breed, Kellogg began the Sunday horse shows in 1926, a tradition that continues today. Movie stars flocked to the ranch to witness these performances, which showcased the beauty and versatility of the Arabian. Many of the most legendary breeders, trainers, and horse enthusiasts trace their introduction to the breed and their lifelong passion to those very shows. During World War II, the ranch became a quartermaster depot for the U.S. Army. But the true wartime legend began in Europe. Under orders from General Patton, American soldiers launched a covert operation to rescue horses, including priceless Arabians hidden by Nazis, who planned to engineer the perfect war horse. These horses were saved from behind enemy lines and eventually found refuge at the Kellogg Ranch. Among them were 21 Polish Arabians. Direct descendants of these horses still live on in the strongest contributing breeding mares at the W.K. Kellogg Arabian Horse Center today. In 1930, Kellogg established the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, dedicating his wealth to child welfare and education. In 1932, he donated his entire estate and endowment to the state of California to support education and the preservation of the Arabian breed.
I went with our governor, Jimmy Rolfe, and we accepted, in behalf of the state of California, one of the most magnificent ranches you ever saw.
This gift laid the foundation for what would become Cal Poly Pomona. The university still honors Kellogg's promise. The stables, the program, and the Sunday horse shows remain. From native costume rides to trick horses, every show reminds us of the spirit Kellogg cherished, a blend of discipline, dignity, and purebred passion.
In the deed that Mr. Kellogg worked so diligently on and brought his vision forward through with the Kellogg Foundation in 1948, in that deed, it's to carry the Arabian horse breeding program here at Cal Poly Pomona on into perpetuity. He very much outlines our responsibilities, and at the very front of it, it is to breed high quality, purebred Arabian horses.
And exposing them to the new to promote those horses.
That's right. So we're breeding high quality Arabian horses, and have been for 99 years, and promoting this breed to the public. So from 1925-26 up until Norm Dunn in the later 1960s, it was Mr. Norm Dunn who was the next visionary, and he came up with the idea of breeding to outside stallions.
What I hear that is so cool is Norm didn't allow the program to stay pigeonholed.
Exactly.
He had the vision, as you do,
right,
to move it forward.
We have had some great stallions here. I mean, most everyone in the industry has heard of or seen Rain On. Mindset, or the mentality of the horse that we're breeding, is very important, so that we can expose students to the Arabian horse in a safe environment. But these students should learn from the highest quality horse, not an average quality horse, because if they learn from a high quality horse, that becomes their expectation.
That becomes their standard.
That's right, when they become a breeder or in whatever it is that they do.
Breeder.
Yes, horses are non-horses, but they get exposed to high quality. And it's that same high quality horse that you might see in our auction. We've had 5 auctions now, and out of that we have produced multiple national champions. It's that same horse that students worked with when it was born.
Yeah, so that was a big part of the deed for Mr. Kellogg, was education. And exposing the purebred Arabian horse to the public and to the students. But he had a real passion for education. So we're able to do that here, correct?
We do that every single day through just a family walking in the door to visit the horses on their own, to, scheduled elementary schools that we do group tours for, senior citizen tours that we pretty much go in a lot of detail about the breed, what makes them unique, what makes them special. We try to explain all of it, and the reason why Mr. Kellogg loved them so much. We do go into detail with every single tour that walks through the door.
I've heard him, and that's so impressive.
I came here and saw just the versatility of the Arabian and how many different things they could do, and how much they loved people. The majority have never ever ridden a horse, let alone met an Arabian horse, so they get to expose hundreds of people to the Arabian horse.
It's a really cool opportunity for these 5 students. We have 5 beds in 3 different dormitories here currently at the Arabian Horse Center, and those students who get to live on campus, again, they help me with the breeding and the foaling, and they help with daily medications, daily stall cleaning.
Beyond the horses, the university houses one of the world's foremost research collections in Arabian breed history. W.K. Kellogg's dream was more than a ranch. It was a commitment to education, preservation, and beauty. His legacy endures not only in the cereal bowls of millions, but in the noble presence of the Arabian horse. A century later, the Arabian horses still dance in the California sun, because one man believed beauty, heritage, and generosity could build something that endures.
You're going with in perpetuity.
In perpetuity. Next.